as is the usual case, it's been quite some time. I hope you've all been fantastic. I hope life is treating you well. I hope that business is treating you well, your job is treating you well, your personal life is treating you well. It's a totally wild world out there right now. Absolutely wild world. So that I'm really hoping that you're finding your balance and that life is treating you as well as it can be given the state of the affairs of the world. Oh my goodness, I just went straight into it this time around. We have some Chinese food today. I have decided that I'm going to eat a Chinese meal today. A succulent Chinese meal. If you know, you know. I have absolutely stupidly delicious Mongolian beef with beef, spring onions, green onions, regular sauteed onions, all the onion varietals, and there were a bunch of hot chilies in here, the kind of hard kind that they toss in with these, I don't know what they're called, Thai chili maybe. Anyway, I removed those. Hello, hello. I have a beautiful creature over here begging for food. We have some white rice, of course, and then, and an extremely rare thing you don't see often, I've got some chicken chow mein. As a general rule, I don't really like chicken chow mein, but I discovered a local restaurant about 2 years back when my favorite Chinese restaurant of all time, rest in peace, closed down. This is some good Chinese. It's that, but it's some good chow mein. Big old chunks of chicken. I know, sweetie. Hello. I know, sweetie. You're hungry. There you go. Oh my goodness. What am I thinking? You know, I had to do it. Silent Hill. One of my top 5 favorite movies of all time, regardless of genre. I care not what anyone says about that. One of my favorite movies ever. So much so I actually just watched it again last night for about the 160th time. But all of that said, how's everybody doing out there? What have you been up to lately? What kind of things have you been doing for yourself? I think at this point, oh excuse me, rude. I think at this point you all pretty much know me. Working out, lots of movies because that's my main passion. Although I have been catching up on a lot of TV shows. Just got the bug. There's a bunch of unfinished shows that I started and stopped and So I've been trying to blast through ones that I've seen before that I'm rewatching, but also new ones that I've never seen and actually finishing. On the rewatch front, I'm currently revisiting Jericho, which I'm almost done with. Incredible show. So sad it only got 2 seasons. Skeet Ulrich post-nuclear war in America, fractured country, that whole post-apocalyptic thing. This is absolutely some of the best Mongolian beef I've ever eaten. So deeply flavorful. If you've got sensitive ears, three, two, one, and you remember the meme where it's the lady and she goes, "Is there any song better than this?" Coffee cup. I argue, is there any sound better than that? I always have to stop myself from chugging the whole soda because I want to have room for my food. But there's nothing quite like a chug of a ice cold fresh Coca-Cola. Life has been hard the last 6 months or so. A lot of loss. I had to say goodbye to my wonderful, sweet, wonderful Maine Coon best friend of the last 15 years. And that was incredibly hard. But you know, life is a whirlwind of connections, and I wouldn't trade the last 15 years with my boy for anything else ever. It hurts to say goodbye so brutally, but it was a long and wonderful life he had, and the life that he gave to me. Hi, sweetie. Work is a bit soul-crushing right now. I've been at the same place for a long time, and there's this notion of hoping things are going to change for the better. And the feeling that I've built this place from nothing almost with a handful of other people, so accepting that things may have changed forever in a way that is somewhat sad and almost intolerable. I'm currently working my way through that, but I think it's getting time to move on to the next step. When the going gets rough, sometimes I have a tendency to insulate. So there's been a lot of that, which I'm at peace with. Sometimes you need to take a step back, focus on yourself. That said, it hasn't been all bad. I just about 2 weeks ago, went and saw Sleep Token, one of my favorite bands of the last few years. My brother splurged for some crazy tickets, and we got to see them almost front and center, second row center. But it was okay. There was just a couple of short ladies in front of me, so I was basically front row. That was an experience. One of, if not the best show I've ever seen in my life. Their productions are mind-blowing. But yeah, you know, it's been a little harder. It's been rough. And it is, at times, kind of tough to find those reasons. But you know, it's all perspective. Things will get better, as they always must. And sometimes you just got those bad times, or the growth times, or the transitionary times, or just the hard times. What have I watched movie-wise recently? I watched a great movie called Vicious, done by Brian Bertino, the director of The Strangers. Sort of a one-person show. Oh my goodness, wonderful, wonderful actress. I'm blanking on her name right now. Excuse me. A little rice in the throat. Well, in any case, I can't recall her name off the top of my head, but Vicious, that was a fantastic, fantastic movie. I saw the Fantastic Four First Steps finally. It was okay. Fourth time's a charm, sort of. I liked a lot about it. I think a lot about it could have been different and better. But, decent first step, so to speak. Oh, please excuse me. I think it's out. Manners, pardon me. Alrighty. So I saw the Fantastic Four, I saw the movie Vicious. Been rewatching a lot of Halloween movies. 1 second. Ooh. That rice, it'll get you. Moving on, saw the Fantastic Four First Steps. Pretty decent, a decent enough first step. Superman, loved it. Top to bottom, beginning to end, loved everything about it. Is there some nonsensical stuff? Sure. Is there some silly stuff? Sure. Are there some characterizations of Superman that I thought were a little bit, yeah, I guess so. Thought he was a little whiny in certain scenes, but I think that he embodies a version of Superman that we all need right now. Zack Snyder did his thing. Henry Cavill got shafted. It's time we all get over it. Maybe they'll do some crazy Elseworld stuff in the future, or we'll get a Crisis on Infinite Earths for the theatrical version or whatever. And we'll see Henry again. But all of that said, I think what they did was great. Lex Luthor was fantastic. I love the Justice Gang. Nathan Fillion is iconic, as always. As you can see, I've switched over into my normal voice. The whisper is just not happening right now after my rice assault. I think that's the main ones as far as movies are concerned. Those are the big ones. Oh, I saw Weapons. Weapons. The hype was insane. The first half of the movie was fantastic. The resolution was ridiculous, incredibly unsatisfying. This movie is undeserved of the insane amount of praise that's been heaped upon it from my vantage point. Not from your vantage point or from the critics' vantage point. I just found the movie to be unsatisfying on almost every level, especially the ending and the resolution and the conclusion to what this whole thing was all about. Come on. Definitely not my favorite horror movie of the year. It was okay. Watched Together. That was really good. Dave Franco and his partner, whose name escapes me. Really solid horror movie, body horror. Sort of relationship drama. Visually intriguing. Performances were tight. Tense. And some really cool visual stuff that happened later on. TV shows, moving on from Jericho. I'm watching The Man in the High Castle. Fantastic. I'm about 3 episodes into that. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Crazy production. Fun central conceit. Let's see. I'm also watching, I just finished Firefly and Serenity. Great to revisit those shows and movie. Wish we could have gotten more. What else? Oh, I'm rewatching The Prisoner with Patrick McGoohan. Absolute all-time classic as far as I'm concerned. Required viewing for sci-fi fans. And music, it's been dry. What can I say? We got the new Between the Buried and Me. That was pretty cool. We have a new Blut aus Nord coming up. What else? There's a band called President that was formed. One of those anonymous mask bands. First half of the EP was a banger. The rest of it dropped. I guess we should consider that a statement of intent rather than a be-all and end-all for this new band. I went and saw Emperor, I believe, since the last video. That's my favorite band of all time, so always good to see the classic. It's my little Emperor tattoo. And I mean, you know, that's pretty much it for me. Just grinding along, trying to make the most out of what my life currently is. Trying to push forward where I can. Have joy, even though this is a new normal in a lot of ways. Let me know how you're all doing. How's work? How's life? What have you been watching? What have you been listening to? What's giving you purpose and passion right now? I think we could all use a little bit of that. And as always, I cannot, I can never seem to clean my plate, but I made a heck of a go at it. I hope you're all doing great. And if you're not, I hope you're all on the road to being great. And
let me know in the comments how things are going. And as always, thanks for watching.